Hello, good day, beautiful people. I am the Inspirational Lady Noble 365 Tarot. Welcome to my channel. I greatly appreciate you being here. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. I trust you'll love this vibe, and everything you need to know about me is in the description below. This could be past, present, or future, you or someone around you. So please take what resonates and leave the rest for someone else. Why? Because this is a general read. This is not a personal read, okay? If you like one, check out the description below, and I'd be happy to assist you with doing so. All are welcome on the channel, and all contributions are highly appreciated. Okay? Tarot is a tool. It's not the final rule. Make sure you tell a family, friend, or all that you know to come on over and subscribe to the channel so that they can be privy to these spiritual notifications. There is enough space in this place for everyone to be notified. Okay. Hope you all are doing well, happy, and safe. Make sure you have an empty cup if you really are on this channel and you want to know what's up. Okay. Today we're doing mudra reads and we're tapping to the zodiac sign of Cancer, Sun, Moon, or Rising, or any placement on your birth chart. The mudra card we have here is Control. Why worry? Ooh, I love this collective. Control. Control. I love it. It says control. Why worry? Why worry? Surrender your control. It says spleen mudra strengthens the spleen and pancreas. Taking good care and precautions is good, but too much worry is harmful. All of us at some time or another indulge in worrying and even pandering to our worries. Mark Twain recommended taking a broom and sweeping these habits out of your door. Okay. All right. Get that broom, y'all, and down the steps. All right. Thoroughly, one step at a time, and metaphorically speaking, or, like literally. Okay. And if necessary, not just once, but several times, because they tend to find their way back through the back door. Okay? That means off guard. Worries can come off guard. You think you got rid of them, then here comes another one. You know how some people say, if it ain't one thing, it's another. I just handled this and now there's something else. Well, that's what they're saying. You handle one situation in your life, you got that squared away, and then here comes something else. So they're saying to make sure you find a habit to practice getting rid of that energy, okay? So let's begin now, and then we can simply view things as they will be when they have rightened themselves again. And that's that. Whatever we feel we have no control over, we can put it into the hands of the universal wisdom and love, which are the ground of our lives. How beautiful. The affirmation, Cancer, it says, I am full of confidence, for in the end, the good prevails. I am full of confidence, for in the end, the good will prevail. So they're talking about surrendering your worries, surrendering your cares, surrendering things you stress about, not being oblivious, not saying, oh, I'm not going to tend to it. But you can only do what you can in all situations. And as I'm talking to you, I'm darn sure talking to myself. Okay. Surrender, do what you can, and you have to trust that it's going to work out for the good. And if it doesn't, well, you have to accept that as well. The power is always in how we respond to different situations in life. The power, Cancer, is always in how we respond, okay? And also, when they were talking about sweeping, they were saying that, literally, since you can get a broom and maybe sweep out your home, energetically speaking. Okay. I like to go deep on the channel. Okay. That's a good idea, to make sure that you're keeping your area clean, keeping your home free of dust, especially the corners because of the angle. That's another video. Okay. Yeah. And, and like it said, those memories creep up through the back door. They were speaking metaphorically. So surrender. When you're in that energy and it's too much, you have to surrender. We could go to church, put our hands in the air, and we can go around repeating scriptures. But what we really need to do is when we get into those times of stress and worry, and we all have had them in life, everyone. Okay. And it happens, but it's all about growth and development. because life is about gains, losses, and just consistent transforming our lives, transforming our spirit, our aura, who we are, our being. That's what life is about. And even when it's uncomfortable, that is all that is taking place. And everybody has their own way and their own mission, and it's okay. We're supposed to be different that way. But Spirit is saying, do not harness trying to control and be in a, what they call it, a worry wart, Cancer. Surrender your worries, okay? Surrender your worries. You do not have to battle this alone. Do what you can in all situations. Not ignore it, but do what you can. And then, hey, trust that the universe, source, God, whatever your belief system is, has your back. Trust there's a higher power at play. There's a bigger mission. There's always a bigger mission at play, that's going to work out for your highest good. You have to trust that, and you have to stand. You do not have to battle this alone. Yeah. And that's a good way to stand your ground, is by trusting and surrendering. Every time you feel that energy, only you know your story, and only you know how you feel when you experience things, because you're with you all day, right? No one can tell you what you're feeling on the inside. It's all about balance, Cancer. Spirit wants you to find a way to recalibrate your energy so that you're able to maintain your balance. This is beautiful. I love it. I love it. I love the yellow. I love it. I love it. This is simply beautiful. We have the idea in life that we all desire, the energy of the emperor, where we want to sit on our throne. We all desire success. We all desire wealth. We all desire happiness, good looks, just perfection. But there's no such thing as being perfect. We can enhance, we can make things better. But Source wants you to surrender the idea of having things being perfect or so cookie cutter. There are times where you will be put in spaces and places, so that you can learn, so that you can grow. There are times that, we are catalysts. I spoke on this before. We are placed in positions, even around people or in certain environments, so that we can become the catalyst, so that we can maybe shift someone's perception, or trigger some kind of change, for the positive, or inspire somebody. We are catalysts in many different ways, as we cross each other's path, whether you know somebody personally or it can be a total stranger. They tread lightly. Be mindful, how you treat people. You don't have to agree with everybody. You don't have to be friendly and willy-nilly. That's not what I'm saying. But there's a way to move about in life in these cosmic streets and be respectful to yourself as well as others. There's a way to do that. And it does not take a lot at all. But Spirit wants you not to be a worry wart. Surrender and trust that whatever the outcome is, it is for the highest good. But that does not, once again, I'm being told to repeat it, for you to do nothing. Do what you can do. Okay, let's talk about it. A bill comes in the mail and it's 3 times the monthly amount. We've all been there. Don't play. We've all been there. It's 3 times now. I'm really embellishing this example, but I have to. And so you're like, what am I going to do? They're going to cut me off. What am I going to do? I only got so much. I'm going to get. So you call the company, you make payment arrangements. And they say, well, sir or ma'am, do you have a deposit? Can you give us something? And you say, hold on. And so you give them what you have in your account on your debit card to pay this bill. The person on the phone, the representative, is speaking after you made your payment, is speaking to you with so much defeat, letting you know, giving you a deadline. Well, we accept your payment, but if you don't have a rest by so-and-so date, we're going to cut you off. And we're going to make you pay extra. And you're not going to be able to get service. The person on the other side of the phone is speaking negatively to you. The person on the other side of the phone is speaking defeat to you, giving you a hopeless situation, giving you fruitless conversation. And so you get all worried and all stirred up. Instead of getting worried and all stirred up, instead you get off the phone. You say, well, thank you. All right, I will. You write down those due dates and you say, well, thanks for your time. I'll make sure that's paid. The universe already sees assault. The universe already sees, that you've done all that you can do. You just made a payment and gave up every dime out of your bank account that you had to surrender, and you did that. So that's taking a step instead of sitting on your hands saying, I ain't gonna call and make no arrangements. Even though the person on the other side of the phone was telling you that there's no hope, instead of arguing, you write down those due dates and say, thank you for telling me, I'll make sure I pay that. And you stay positive with your thinking. You stay positive and expecting that you go into prayer, whether you go into meditation, whatever your belief system is. And then you get a phone call out of nowhere. May I speak to Mr. and Mrs. So-and-so? We made a mistake on your bill. We want to refund you some of your money. As a matter of fact, we're going to put a credit on your bill. Things like this really happen in life because it's all about your perception and your energy and how you respond. You don't have to always be a worrywart or try to control every situation. Always collective, always Cancer, who's ever watching. Do what you can and surrender the rest. Okay? So that's a good example of that. And because the example I just gave, that person did what they can. They said thank you. They didn't go back and forth. They didn't become a worrywart. The universe worked it out. They got a phone call that they did an overpayment and the company made a mistake. Now they got credit on their bill. They ain't got to worry about paying nothing. Look at God. Okay. So, yeah, you cannot allow these things to stress you and deplete you. Okay. Maybe there are some things you have been waiting for to happen for you. Okay. For a long time. It could be something that you have been working on, whether it's a project, a relationship, someone's a parent, something for a child, etc., etc. But you cannot allow these things to worry you. You can only do what you can and surrender. It's easy to talk, but very few are walking the walk. It sounds good. A lot of things sounds good, and because we have this speaker box, a lot of people like to, very few are walking the walk. And so Spirit is clearly saying in this read to surrender. They want you to have strength, tap into who you are. Remember, when this energy comes, this burden, this energy comes, don't let it get you all upset. You will have tests here in life. You will be sent through many of tests, just to see how you're going to respond, just to see, are you ready for that favor, that blessing, that opportunity? You will be tested. It's all about how you respond. And if you really want to strengthen your tenacity, when there's chaos going on, try being still. When there's chaos going on, try being still. When everyone is all up and raving and gossiping and chatting about what they saw that's going on, that's bad, that's negative, they want to complain about prices, don't engage in those conversations. Don't complain about anything. Work on not complaining. Work on not complaining. That's for someone. Please work on not complaining. Do what you can and surrender the rest. And you'll be led out of nowhere. You're in the store and you see, you'd have made a list of groceries you're going to get and you see all these things on sale. Look at God. Or you're going somewhere, maybe you're out to dinner with your family or a friend and you get offered, desserts on the house. You like, really? Oh, we're going to give you 50% off your bill. You're like, really? I'm not conveying these examples to say that one must be always looking to reap something material. I'm giving examples to inspire and to encourage you of how energy moves and works, of how spirit works. So this concludes my read for the zodiac sign of Cancer. Don't be a worrywart. Later.